Hello from the AC Library, where I'll show you how to use the CQ Researcher database. From the library's homepage at www.actx.edu/library, an easy way to find this database is on the A to Z list, where it's alphabetically listed with the C's. When you log in, your username is only the part before the @ sign and your @amarillocollege.com email address. Use your usual password. CQ stands for Congressional Quarterly. The articles you find here will have been carefully researched to inform senators and representatives about topics they're legislating. So these articles are often easy to understand, comprehensive, and a good place to start if you're learning about a new topic. But remember that because these reports are for Congress, you won't find every subject in this database. I do recommend this database when you need an idea for a topic, because you can browse using this menu on the home page. Here are the broad categories, or click on Hot Topics to not only see these in the news topics, but to also see when each was last updated. Remember that for most college assignments, you shouldn't use sources that are older than 5 years. This pro-con browsing option is great for persuasive speeches or argumentative essays. In the O's, I'll choose online education. Here's a 2024 article on homeschooling. Again, make sure that you're following your instructor's requirements regarding the publication date, which you can again easily see up here at the top of the page. Now, don't be put off by how long these articles are. Unless you're required to by your instructor, you likely won't have to read the entire article. Use the menu on the right to navigate. I'll zoom right down to the pro-con section to see if I want to use this as my topic. Usually the first few sections, such as this article's introduction, overview, and background, are good for getting the basics about the topic. The chronology section helps you quickly get dates. If you're allowed to use other online sources outside of the library databases, check out these contacts. Most articles in CQ Researcher have graphics, which some assignments at AC require you to find and use. In the background section of this one, you'll see this bar chart. Back up at the top of the page, the menu on the right allows you to get the citation for this source. Click on Cite, and then choose the citation style you're using for this class, maybe MLA or APA. Click on Copy to Clipboard, and then you can paste it over onto your bibliography. Also, always get the PDF of the sources you choose. When you click on PDF, it gives you this version, which has the page numbers that are required when using MLA style. Notice this Get Link menu option. Every database you ever use will always have something about the link or URL, because with databases, the URL in your browser's address bar up here will not get you back to the source. Okay, before I stop this video, I want to quickly walk you through how to search when you already know your topic. Always choose Advanced Searching Options, which you'll see back on the database's homepage just under the single search box. Let's say I want to search for information about data centers. I'll type, quote, data center, quote, in the top box. The quotation marks are to keep these two words together as this exact phrase. When using databases, surround two or more words in quotation marks to connect the words. I think I'll also narrow this down to Texas. So I'll click on Add Search Term, and in this new second box, I'll add Texas. Finally, scroll down to the bottom of the page where you can drag over this first bar for original publication date to 5 years ago, or whatever your instructor allows. Then hit Submit, and here's a great list. Some of these topics aren't completely focused on data centers, but you could probably still get some usable information from them. In this first data centers result, I'll point out that you can use this Search Within This Report box at the top right of the page to find specific terms such as Texas. Keep hitting Enter on your keyboard to zoom to each mention of Texas. Or if it gets stuck, notice this up arrow in the bottom right corner that will take you back to the top of the page, where you can use the arrows next to the Search Within This Report box to move to each mention of Texas. Okay, that's it for this video, but for more help with search terms, database searching techniques, how to use other databases, and more, check out our other tutorials at www.actx.edu/library/video-tutorials. And let us know if you need help. The chat box on our homepage is a great way to reach professional librarians. Good luck with your research.